the word chemicals and trails. So it must mean that the trail leaving the plane
this guy's a real pilot, by the way.
And it said that this chemical is being spread out to either manage solar radiation, psychological manipulation, human population control, weather modification, or chemical warfare. At least that's what I found out about it on the internet. To make matters worse, it causes illnesses and other health problems. And you're saying this is all coming out of the back of my plane? This seems very superstitious if you ask me. We never had to sign a document during cockpit preparation stating 20 tons of chemicals have now been loaded and are ready.
Like they would tell him, dude.
What do you want to know, Mark? What do you want to say?
Oh, I said, is there like a, I hear myself twice over.
Do you have the Twitch stream playing?
I might.
It must be somewhere. So let's see if we can find these chemtrails.
Okay, let's get started with this. White stuff coming out of the wings and wingtips.
Okay, this is not a chemtrail. This is a wingtip vortex, which can very often be seen if the air is fairly cold and humid. This is the result of an aerodynamic object, in our case a wing, rushing through cold air, generating these trails at the wingtip. The result of simple physics, so no chemicals involved at all.
Okay, this looks bad. Black stuff polluting the air.
If airlines and the government would try to hide the chemtrails, why would they dye them black so that everyone can see them? That wouldn't make any sense, would it? So this is just black exhaust smoke coming out of the 4 engines of the AirX, but I admit the huge frisbee on top of the plane makes it look like a chemical plane.
This looks more like it. White stuff coming out of those 4 engines at high altitude. This is it, right?
Mark, did you have your hand up?
Yeah, I think that's enough, right? Do we want to keep watching? This is another 3 minutes. Another 3 minutes. Is it?
I learned enough.
All right. So, verdict.
We're having some technical
Captain Joe.
Though.
Yeah. My I'm muted on the stream, and there's like some sort of like double voices echo. Yeah, even the chat was saying echo.
No
I think it's gone now though. It was only going on while the video was up. That was weird.
Yeah, I think it's because you were sharing audio.
It was coming from how Dak was playing the vid, I think. Gone now.
And I think because you're using the banana, it was like taking our sound.
Oh well. Anyway, so my this is my thing. First of all, that guy doesn't even look like a fucking pilot. So I can't even trust him. Secondly, if they were actually like poisoning us with chemtrails, they're not going to tell every pilot who goes up like, hey, just so you know, you got the one that makes dicks smaller and don't work, all right, buddy? And then go up there. Like, he's a pawn in a greater game. He's not going to know what's going on. Like, of course.
Don't you think the pilot would have like a little chemtrail button?
They have something automatic. Some dude in fucking Georgia is on the computer hacking into the system, pushing buttons, bro. Like the pilot, that makes it easier for the pilots to have zero accountability and just be able to fucking. And also, let me get this out of the way. I don't think chemtrails are real. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
You seem pretty worked up though, Mark.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Am I?
I think some of the
you look like a
chemtrails
pilot,
got
dude.
to you.
I thought chemtrails were typically with like a jet, like a different kind of.
Yeah, like the fighter type jets. That's what I usually see.
Yeah. So why was this guy showing like
planes?
What type of plane was that?
Little frisbee plane.
Frisbee plane. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, chemtrails not harmful.
According to that guy. I don't know. He didn't really present anything that was very no shit.
I mean, the guy was wearing a pilot outfit. What more do you need?
I can go to the Halloween store, Ghouls R Us right now and get one of those, dude.
You can go with that.
But no, good vid there. Chemtrails are an interesting topic. I think a lot of people believe in them. So
hopefully our guest later knows something about them.
I don't know if he does though.
No, that's off limits, dude. We told him we would not ask him about the chemtrails.
He refused. He said he refused to. I think Dakota, you're up, man. Whatever you want to share. Or no, is it my turn next? I forgot. Is Derek me?
Whatever you want, bro. Whatever.
I'll go next. Mine's a little silly. The first one I have, big conspiracy out there in the world. Stevie Wonder is not actually blind, right? This man, famous. I think he's over 60, 70 years old. Been blind his whole life, singing his whole life. but people think he's not blind, and I think Dakota's going to put up a vid proving that he is not blind. So let's check it out.
Well, we'll try it out. I just wouldn't want the same technical difficulties again now, but we'll give it a shot here.
Let's try it again. And yeah. Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh,
It was bad again.
yeah, I hear myself. Yeah, talking. I hear myself talking.
That's so weird. What about now?
Hello. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Here, I think I can fix this. Actually, give me
That's
one
crazy
second.
because any other time,
Yeah, I feel like we've never had this issue.
this issue's never come up. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. I hope chat. We got 10 people now. Hope everyone's
Chat's pissed.
everyone's enjoying the show. The 10 people watching, and I hope you're entertained.
Just do it this way. Mute yourselves while we watch the video.
Good idea. Also, chat, if you have any, before we go on, if you have any conspiracy theories you want us to talk about, put them in the chat. Write them down. If we like it, we'll ring it. We'll
Do a
talk
deep
about
dive.
it. I'm going to mute myself. Where's the mute button?
All right, y'all ready for Stevie Wonder? Derek, you gonna mute yourself, bro? Wow.
That's it, man. He caught the mic stand, and he's blind as a bat. How do you explain that, huh?
I mean, I'm just taking a big guess right here.
Sure.
But when you lose one sense, your other senses are heightened.
Uh-huh.
So maybe he heard the microphone in the air.
He heard it falling towards him?
Yeah, like his hearing
heard
is
it,
just that
yeah.
great.
I don't know, man. He was just like,
What if it's
Got it.
part of the bit, though? What if that was like part of the performance? Like, let's
Paul
see
McCartney
Stevie
knew he'd
Wonder.
hit the mic with his head and it'd fall right next to Stevie. No, I don't think he's. I think he's blind for sure. There's no merit to that. I don't think. But
What's
it's a
your
funny idea.
explanation then?
Yeah,
the
it's probably-
heightened senses.
it's probably the senses. Like this guy, he's been blind for so many years. He's like fucking Daredevil, man. He can like do backflips and shit. So catching a mic stand's nothing for him. Like you said, he heard Paul's head hit the microphone, which then he felt the vibration of the air of like the mic coming down, so he knew like, oh, catch it. But I mean, that's a big thing. A lot of people think that he might not be blind.
I guess we'll have to do a deeper dive. Maybe get him on the show too.
Yeah, Stevie, I know you're watching, buddy, or listening, I guess.
We're big.
Listen, buddy.
You're unbelievable, man.
Email us, hit us up if you want. We'd love to have you as a guest, Stevie Wonder. If anyone knows Stevie Wonder in the chat, let them know that 20V shows have thrown down the gauntlet. We want him to answer.
Do you think it would be insensitive if we email him and say like we want to do a vision test on you?
He'd have to have like someone like turn it into Braille for him to read, or like read it to him. Though that's the only thing. I don't know. I had one other quick conspiracy that I thought was an interesting one. No visual aid. I had a visual aid, but then for some reason it's not on the internet anymore. Coincidence? I don't know. But the
Shut
one,
this down already.
hey, I don't know. Let's see. This one was an interesting one that came to me a long time ago. It was that Magic Johnson never had HIV, never had AIDS. Like big pharma, big HIV hired him to be like the spokesman for HIV because it was very prominent in the African American community, and he's a big star in the African American community in the world. So they paid him God knows how much, $1 billion. Pretend you have HIV, show the community, show everyone that this is a real disease that you can get, and then hopefully that'll cause people to like be more careful with the spread of HIV and AIDS. And like that's why he's still alive. That's why he never got sicker. That's why it's all A-okay,